Okay, so we're gonna cover the non-reverse and the reverse of the discus throw. This is something that if you're just getting into throwing, you're just a beginner throws coach, it's sort of you hear all the time, and then you feel stupid asking the question, well, what's a reverse? What's a non-reverse? This is what it is. Okay, a reverse would be I throw and I just come right through all at once. A non-reverse is I throw, my feet stay down, and then I just step through, okay? So the difference here is that I'm either coming all the way back around or I'm just stepping after I release and saving here. Okay, so the non-reverse is really gonna help teach the athlete how to work the ground as long as possible, shift forward at the very last second and step. Whereas the reverse will help us really think about a long, fast rotational acceleration. So the way that I like to teach the reverse is to think through, you could either think you just get here, so you're doing a drop lunge, okay? Boom. Doing a drop lunge. Boom, okay? And now I'm gonna reverse, step, okay? And we can even practice a drop lunge here on the right side as a right-handed thrower to try to emulate the weight coming forward. Weight comes forward because when I'm in this position here, weight comes forward, step. Okay, now the next thing that I like to focus on is that as we do this, we finish and we can just sit here. Now that's a non-reverse, right? That's a non. So we're going here, we want to turn, shift forward, boom. Now to go into the full reverse, we want to rotate a little bit longer and think about the shoulder replacing the left foot. And I like to think my right shoulder replaces my left foot and my right foot replaces my left foot. And that's going to help really feel replace the left. And then the next step here is replace the left, hit, all the way back around. Okay, so you add in that extra rotation. Okay, so we want to think through the non-reverse, hit, step, and just tell the athlete, take your fixed feet stand and then just step forward. That's the non-reverse. And what you'll end up seeing is that when they start to spin better out of the back of the circle, when they have a longer sweep leg, they'll actually do a non-reverse just by choice. Like they'll actually save the throw essentially by accident. And that's when they're gonna start to have that feeling of transferring at the last second, okay? And then when they start to really dial in the rotation, that's when you're gonna see boom, 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 okay? And we wanna save that. And so we wanna keep building upon that. But the big factor here, I really like this, hold that lunge. Hold that lunge. And now we feel what it's like to have our weight shift forward. And then we go, now, pull forward, replace. And you can just practice. Get them to do this 20 times. Replace, boom. Okay, now replace and rotate. Replace, rotate. Okay, so you can do that. Do those, beat the dead horse with it. Non-reverse and reverse. In the beginning of the year, focus more on those nons, and then we'll build into the fulls later on.